Blind in the right eye and doing YouTube. Why not? Let's talk about it. I mentioned in my introductory video that I will be talking about how I lost my eye and will be sharing how it has shaped my perspective on life. The backstory is I was not born this way. I lost my eye at the age of 6. I was playing with a stick, and as horse playing will go, I hit myself and lost that eye. So yes, I was not born that way. I actually inserted some photos of my before. I had 3 operations done to try and save this eye while I was living in Jamaica, and unfortunately the operations were unsuccessful. So the result was actually total loss of vision and the scar. In the beginning, it was definitely difficult. Okay, I was 6 years old, and of course, you know, kids could be cruel. I had to adjust in how to respond to people when they stare. I had to adjust in how to respond to people when they used to tease me. So it's one of those things that got a lot easier as I got older, but I have to give all credit to the Lord himself for giving me the strength to deal with it, and then also to my mom, because she constantly reminded me of how beautiful I was. By the age of 10, my mom and we migrated to the United States in hopes of restoring vision to this eye. Unfortunately, it was too late, but by this time I had already made up in my mind that I was going to be in vision care technology. I chose my career the moment this injury happened. I was in the doctor's office when he told me that you are blind in that eye. There's nothing more we can do about it. I remember feeling devastated, but at that moment I said, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to help others. This is why I stand firmly on that whatever the devil meant for evil, the Lord will turn it for your good. Because this eye was meant to break me. It was meant to cripple me. It was meant to give me low self-esteem. It was meant to make me feel less attractive than the other person. But the devil was wrong. The Lord definitely had a plan for my life. It has been 27 years since I have been in vision care technology. The hardest thing that I had to do in life was learning how to drive. My right turns, baby. My right turns was on the sidewalk for the longest, okay? But I kept practicing, I kept trying, and now I cut people off just like the next person do. The next thing that was the hardest for me to do is to shoot. Now, I married a Southern man, and the first thing he did was put a gun in my hand, okay? So I had to learn how to shoot. Now, I was able to shoot the 9mm and the 45s with no problem. But baby, when he gave me that AR, I struggled, okay? So now I had 2 things working against me. I had the weight, and I had the fact that I was blind in that main target eye that I needed, okay? So, but yeah, I kept trying just like everything else, and I did it. I did it. So if you break in my house and the only thing that is right there is the AR, I promise you the job is still gonna get done, okay? I have been asked, how is it that I am so comfortable being in front of the camera? And my answer is simple. The Lord has not given me a spirit of fear, okay? I was not fearful then, and I am not fearful now, especially to do YouTube. No, I meet all different types of people, just like on this platform. My eye has led to many conversation starters, which lead to uplifting and encouraging other people that are dealing with low self-esteem. I love the fact that I am in the position that I can help someone to look in the mirror and be comfortable with the person that is looking back at them. Reminding others that you are fearfully and wonderfully made is one of those things that I believe God has blessed me with, okay? And I'm gonna use this platform to do so. If there is one thing you can take away from my story, is knowing and believing that you can do all things through Christ that gives you strength, because he gave me strength to overcome this obstacle. If you have gotten this far in the video, I want you to take a moment to go in the comment section and just type "Thank you, Lord." That "Thank you, Lord" is going to be a representation of something that you have overcome. That "Thank you, Lord" is going to be a representation of something that you are going to overcome. Whether it's something you had to overcome physically, spiritually, or emotionally, it can be a hindrance if we do not break those holds. Be bold, be courageous. Do not let your voice be silent by fear.